The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
What are you actually doing while playing game?
I would have been rep presence, and then I would just be playing games, seeing who's online. Playing a bit of Halo.
Okay. Like deathmatch or some form of team?
Oh, team.
Blue team, obviously. Okay, that's interesting. Gaming roll, please.
$39.
You have an incredibly hard game against the other team. You have like a pair of sad sacks on your side, like Shannon and me back in the old days when it was, I'm having trouble using this original Xbox controller. Oh wait, someone replaced it with an 800-pound grizzly bear and I didn't even notice. And the other team is they've got slightly better sub guys on it, but the one who's doing all the damage to you guys, and you still won, but the one who's doing all the other gamer guys is like a gamer tag you've never seen before. It's fucking you. And they're just like, great. It's like every trick you do, they can do it too. You want to play another, try and squeeze another game in?
Yep.
Yeah. I would have a address in Miranda's size sent to their house.
Oh, nice.
Also good. 27.
Yeah, oh, that's your team. Your Tods are a little better this time around, but you still lose. Happens. The doorbell rings. And your mother's like, Xander!
I'll head downstairs. Open the door.
There's a courier guy.
Yes?
I have a package here from Miranda Lewis.
She's not here at the moment.
Well, the package is here.
I realise that. Would you like me to sign for it?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Put it on the couch. Go back upstairs.
How long have I got until the event? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you'd have to be
Then
there
I'll-
before everyone else too.
Yeah.
Then I'll head outside
Okay.
and get in what I assume is a limo.
Yes. Good evening. I thought we could
Hello.
have dinner first. Something a little more private.
Sounds good. You nervous?
Has he seen the damage yet?
I was a little nervous when all the bad guys in the world attacked my tower. But then it went away. So I'm happy, I guess.
And they didn't take anything or destroy anything?
Secondary power core is missing, but we can live without it.
Was there anything particularly special, unique about it? Was it like a one-of-a-kind special...
It was something a little
Prototype?
experimental and new, but,
So which one of them got it?
well, I don't know. I mean, obviously the crap investigator tried to pin it on the power core. But can't have been them. None of them were in the building. Although we're still looking for the bear. He never signed up.
The bear?
There's a Christmas bear loose somewhere in the building.
Ah, that's cute.
Yeah, but no one can remember ordering one.
Or maybe that was the disguise to get in.
That's a disturbing thought.
Pray to God it didn't get
But who would
Vince.
disguise themselves as a cuddly Christmas bear just to steal some power core?
Did they have a big, oversized head or anything like that?
I don't know, I've never laid eyes on the bear.
So where were you thinking of going for dinner?
I'll have a table reserved in the Costa room.
No. It's a nice place. As long as you don't get on the bad side of Chester Row.
Hey, he's an old friend of mine.
Alright, let's go. What are your plans for Christmas? Any family?
Christmas has always been a kind of down time for me. It's the day I lost my... Anyway, let's not dwell on that. I'm more interested in this party, and I'm wondering who Thomas is going to bring. There's a betting pool going around the office.
Well, hey, surely if all the bad guys attacked you before the party, that lessens the chance of them attacking during it this time, right?
Maybe. It depends on who's around, says a bitter voice of the bodyguard who has at this point been silent.
Hi, Rachel.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I have a small gift for you.
You do?
It's a bit early, but it's more important. She'll give you a small box.
Is
Inside is a silver bracelet.
Oh.
It contains an emergency locator. Just squeeze the sides until it clicks.
Is that to...
Let me know where you are.
Okay, I didn't know if it just turned
It's
on
also
all
a
the time.
panic button. It will alert security.
Well, thank
Remember those
you.
explosives we got from
I didn't
the
get
Is that one of those new ones the security division came up with? Yes, it contains a global positioning system thing. It charges by moving, so the more you move... the more-
GPST.
Thank you, Rachel. I didn't get you anything, I'm sorry.
You don't have to. I'm just doing my job.
Thank you very much.
As
that
well
was
as I
very-
can, given all the dangers that continue to circle around. It's Christmas, lighten up. You lighten up on Christmas. Snap. You arrive at the Costa room. There's Chester Road with this like one big mutant arm.
Hello.
Meet my buddy Chester Rowe.
Hello, Chester.
Welcome to the Costa room.
It's a wonderful establishment you have here.
We keep it clean. Clean of vermin. He opens the door with a big torso-sized hand.
Thank you.
Chester Rowe's the bouncer at the Costa room, you would know. He's usually bashing all the people up.
No, yes. I'll have,
Try the one-shot tea tonight. It is exceptional.
Okay, thank you.
Miranda arrives home.
Do I notice this?
I mean, her music hits and the pyro goes off and she comes... No. I mean, if you want to. And you're upstairs playing game, she'll be opening the door downstairs.
How obnoxious this should be.
Glorious! Hmm? She'll just come in, we'll walk up the stairs, go into Aegis's old room.
Hey, there's a package on the couch for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you didn't have to.
It's not from me.
Fine. Jeez, what crawled up your ass?
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just busy here.
Roll.
37.
Yeah, you've consistently beat this other team rigorously now. It seems that this mysterious opponent of yours is more of a copycat than an innovator of how to do things.
So as long
Monkey
as
see, monkey do.
so as long as I keep upping and changing and
So long as you keep upping your game,
yeah.
you keep winning. And the other pair of your guys are tough.
Is he blaming his team?
Check that strap.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's what I say when I play with my friends.
I beat you, but my fucking teammates are hopeless. Bunch of noobs.
Repositioning. Anyway. She'll come back upstairs going, when did this arrive?
Oh, about 10 minutes ago. Why is that?
Your friend is disturbingly well informed.
Which one?
Thomas,
What's Thomas got to do with this?
never mind, I'll leave you to your game. Should go in the other room.
I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
good.
Miranda. Unless she pushes it in front of me like she normally does, I don't care. They're just playing games.
The old mining town has picked up business lately, it seems. Some new paint on the storefronts, a couple new places opened up. The old family house is still where it used to be.
Just poodle up the driveway and stuff outside the house and start gathering up all the belongings and stuff I've got strung up on the Vespa to carry everything and go inside, knock on the door.
Yeah, your dad opens it.
Hi, home for Christmas. Hope you haven't let out my room or anything yet.
No, no one would take it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Witchcraft and devilry, right?
Well, at least you're home for Christmas. The birth of Christ.
And I bought presents. How is everybody?
Traditional family Christmas and series. Your dad got you a Bible.
It's even inscribed in front.
Oh, yeah. It might be one of those hollow ones with a little...
Remember the last time I met your dad and he was dad
it's full of more passive-aggressive messaging and underlining.
You went through with a highlighter and a pen.
Oh yeah.
All the bits specifically about witchcraft.
One doesn't efface the words of Jesus.
One does, however, supplement them.
Get behind me, devil. Me devil's over there, get behind him. Anyway. So, eventually she'll leave. You won't notice because you're playing games. Mr. Drake will pick her up, presumably in his fancy car. Or are you having driver do his job?
No, I'm picking her up.
Oh, okay.
I just got a new car!
Wow. I keep forgetting that anyway. I'm surprised you actually called.
No.
I got the honest impression I was a one and done for you.
No, I've just been really busy with work. You know, the electrical coating around the spire took a lot of time, and I haven't had a chance to call you. I was meaning to call you a while ago in advance, but time just kind of got away from me.
Well, it's nice of you to say. That was a good job with that coating, by the way.
Yeah, it was a real piece of work.
Also, your taste in dresses is interesting.
Is it?
I'm a little afraid I'm going to fall out the back of it.
I thought you would appreciate it.
I do. It's not a problem.
And how have you been?
Interestingly busy. With the mutant problem and the crap sort of raining down on everything, my job's just sort of gotten a lot easier. They're talking about transferring me out of state.
That would be a shame.
I kind of like being around the family, even if most of them do treat me like a second-class citizen.
Why would they do that? So, family's family.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm a cleaner for the DMV and half of my family are mutants. But they don't know, so... Shh.
Wait, what?
I mean, half of the people I'm related to are mutants, but they don't know it.
Okay. And that includes Xander.
I probably shouldn't say, but, I mean, yeah.
No, it's fine. Don't powers typically manifest before...
Yeah, which probably tells me it's probably, you know, something innocuous you wouldn't notice, like reduced hair growth or something. Like nails slightly sharper than normal.
Reduced testosterone.
No reason, you know, maybe it might be like his vision's just a little bit better, or he might live a bit longer. It's probably some minor little thing he doesn't even know about, and there's no reason to rake someone over the coals just for that.
It could just be faster reflexes. Might explain why he likes video games so much.
Would also explain how he's so freakishly good at them. I didn't know you could beat someone at The Sims.
I mean, it depends how competitively you're playing.
My character's never died. Ever.
Yeah, that's not hard.
His character's set up a siege on my character's house.
That's not even an option in the game, but he did it somehow.
I actually don't know how that happened.
Mods.
Hacks.
I think he's cheating.
Oh. Whatever makes him happy, I suppose. Such a dour little boy. Anyway, 'tis the season to be jolly. I did get you something. Where is it? She rummages around in the smallest purse. Somehow this takes a long time.
Yeah.
And she has a small package. It's this big. It's blue. It's wrapped with a green ribbon, which is gauche because blue and green should not be seen without a colour in between. I'm not gay.
Thanks. I got you the dress. I hope they wrapped it properly. They didn't just send it in a courier bag.
No, it was in like a proper little box with a ribbon on it.
No, that's good.
And a blue floppy disk for some reason.
What?
I'm assuming my cousin put it on there. He keeps leaving discs everywhere.
Why?
I don't know. I step on one most mornings. I just flick it back into his room. She's like, as you're driving away, she's just like looking around, actually, kind of owlishly.
Something wrong?
Oh, just looking out for another relative of mine. This is fast, right? Just if it comes up. I mean, like, you could get away while I have to fight him.
I'll put my foot down.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Well, you're not going to get a speeding ticket. You're Thomas Drake.
2 dead on the highway.
I have a very high driving skill too.
Lucky for him, I'm not a member of the other
I'm actually going to
DMV.
need that driving skill. Because you know the roads at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Lucky for Thomas, I'm not a member of the other DMV.
Or I'd have to report this.
Actually, she will make a terrible joke along those lines. Something along those. Good thing you're in the car with a member of the DMV.
I've got a 27.
That's enough to not die. That's all you want.
I'm not killing other people, I guess.
Oh, then it's still fine.
Yeah.
How many none?
Your Corvette cuts through everything like
Mine.
a penis-shaped car. Oh,
Wait, so the destination's in a straight line from where he is, right?
no. But
it's a
handbrakes exist.
I'm saying it's an
This is
American
how
car.
handbrakes are how American cars handle those things where the road doesn't go straight.
Yeah, what is it with dogs?
So this is why American Top Gear sucked balls. Because you've had 2 Americans who know nothing about cars. Use American cars for everything.
And we're here.
So it's pretty fast then, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I haven't had the time, but I was gonna modify the engine myself, make it faster.
Is there anything you can't do?
Lose.
Super video games.
I think
yeah,
we're up
these
in
are the old pipes.
so to say about that.
To modify the mini so that the pipes are not so obvious and big. That's what that.
He retreated. That's a victory.
Right, here we go then. Game face.
Have you not done an event like this before?
I don't really go out much, so you know.
No, not too bad. Just smile and wave and fob off the reporters with some nonsense.
The reporters flock around. Mr. Drake, Mr. Drake, Mr. Drake, Mr. Drake, Mr. Drake, who are you? Oh, bloody hell.
Please, one at a time.
Mr. Drake, who are you bringing to the gala event tonight?
I brought Miranda Lewis.
I see.
The reporters just lost money.
Yeah.
Everybody
Probably
lost
everyone
money.
in this city just lost money.
And another reporter will be like, Miss Lewis, is it true you're related to the uninteresting man? I'm related to a lot of uninteresting men.
Well, they would actually asked her if she's related to Jacob.
You know, the Colonel Jacob Lewis. Don't be stupid.
An uninteresting man, though.
The great hero.
Mr. Drake, is it true that you stole Pterodino's electroshock distribution webbing for part of your design on the outer skin of the spire?
No, it's not. That's frankly slanderous. They have no proof of anything.
Then how do you explain the same meshwork material being used in the same manner with your capacitors net?
Because it's the simplest solution. Naturally, multiple people working towards the same problem will come with a similar solution and similar levels of technology.
So it's your contention that the department head at Pterodino's aspersions are incorrect,
Yes.
at best. Do you believe this is a direct attack on you and smart technology?
An attack on me, I don't think, but definitely on smart technology. Pterodino's scared of what we can do.
That shuts him up. Are you worried? Are you worried about an attack by evil forces on the Spire again today?
No, I wouldn't be worried about anything like that. We have the finest security in this establishment.
Are you aware of the attacks that took place earlier, when the evil mutant group, the Power Corps, stormed the building and called out several other forces to have a fight on the roof?
Trying out the new stage.
I was aware there was...
The musical battle.
I was aware there was what seemed to be a minor scrap regarding powerful criminals.
And you're still not worried?
I'm not concerned. If they're going to
Step
do
aside,
anything-
peasants! Rob Mahogany, Cold Rock City's most beloved newscaster. Mr. Drake, is it true that you are part of a new cutting-edge research division within SmartTech, who are currently working at non-laminar flow transmission of electrons between two subatomic materials?
Well, it is true we have changed divisions recently. Obviously, I can't disclose any of the projects that are currently under development, but you can watch this space. We'll show you something soon.
I understand you're not being able to discuss projects under current development, but is it true that if what I have hypothesized is successful, SmartTech may suddenly become the communications giant?
I think that SmartTech is already so far ahead in so many other fields of technology that it wouldn't be a shock for us to leap forward in that area as well.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you at the event, and turn to the camera, and you afterwards. Other reporters try to get in words edgeways, but Rob's like, give the man some room. He's already spoken with greatness. All of you are number 2 or less.
If you're not first, you lost.
Number 2nd is just the first of the losers.
You see, that wasn't so bad.
Finest security in the establishment?
Don't say it.
None of them picked up on that.
You can say it. Look at her go, oh, you're here.
Can't have that going off.
I should hope not. It's a time for relaxation, not work.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a fine dinner.
Is there anything major came up in the small talk of over dinner, or?
I know, unless you're guiding it that way.
I'll just ask him how things have gone on the spire and yeah, about the attack on the.
Well, he'll tell you the capping went off fine. The actual needle was attached to the top. About an hour later than scheduled, but still well in time.
Is do you know if Masterton or anybody else, any of your other rivals, are going to be showing up?
I hope so.
Uh-huh. What about Lucius King?
Well, he wasn't invited.
The others were there.
I know I have no proof, but I've never trusted someone who can consistently underbid for every project. And frankly, his balloonium material is just balloons. No, he doesn't say that. That is not real.
Using suspect construction materials.
Besides which, I understand a Native American is working for him now. Ugh. No.
Hopefully you invited Magneto.
Yeah, no.
Well, I suppose we better get going. It wouldn't do for me to just not show up for my own tedious party.
But you're allowed to at least show up fashionably late.
No, he will be right on time.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's organised.
The gaps in security are precise.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready.
So you leave, get in the car, drive down there. Car is slammed into by a giant APC. No, that doesn't happen. And you don't roll any perception checks, so it's all
It's
good.
probably dark and snowy, so on the way I'm guessing, but
That's a favourite
So
environment.
it's dark when you're arriving, and the spire is lit up as much as it actually can be at this particular point in time, which basically means it's just got a couple of rings of lights around it.
it looks pretty at night.
Less than a tenth of the rooms are currently
Less than a tenth of the rooms are actually there.
It's just shame the cloud cover covers up the very top of it.
Because you're great.
Well, that's why the dining hall and event center is actually lower to the ground.
Oh good, that means if anything like from Die Hard happens, we won't be right at the top.
What?
I mean, not that anything like that will happen, I'm just saying.
What?
Like, let's just go in.
Okay.
How many negotiable bearer bonds? Any smart evidence bonds?
15.
Just $15 worth.
I mean, who operates a negotiable bearer bond?
So yeah, smiles when we get out the car.
Report to the camera. Rachel's just cutting a path through them, going, "No questions, no questions. Take pictures, leave only footprints. Step back."
Does she fob off Rob Mahogany?
Oh, he's already inside. So you're in the elevator.
Yep.
It goes up like 4 stories and stops, because that's where the event center is.
Man, this trip is way quicker than it usually is.
Because it's only 4 levels up.
Yeah.
Isn't your lab on the 1,007th floor?
66. When I get into the elevator, I expect it to take a certain amount of time. It's just odd.
Okay. Well, their receptionist was interesting.
Yeah, she's a real character.
Yeah, a real character, none of those fake characters. She's a fake character you don't have any stats for or anything. Sure, the real character sheets and everything.
She's only threatened to crush my head 3 or 4 times. It's reasonably interesting.
Well, oh my god. So you get to the dining room, yeah? This is like an event center level thing, so it's basically 2 stories within itself. Lower area, dancing floor, tables around there, bar. It's using the latest technology in lighting. Halogen.
Wow.
It's a nice white light too.
It's a little big, don't you think?
It's less flashy than I thought it would be.
Well, I mean, the Spire's base itself takes up about 6 city blocks, so...
Anyway, we'll be up on the upper block.
Follow you. You guys will also arrive, probably in a different elevator, because otherwise you'd have been in the same elevator.
I assume you guys arrived slightly ahead of us.
Yeah.
Oh, behind. Time is relative.
Oh,
Wow, it's so ostentatious.
yeah, you gotta have a certain level of fripperies for a rentable event center.
There's no fountain. There should be a fountain.
Now look, there's Thomas Drake.
Good point. I'll add it to the improvement document.
Hello, Mr. Drake.
Svetlana.
It's not like you haven't met before. Weren't you both at the Drake Gala?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying hello.
Yes, and remember how well that went.
Well, hopefully Maggie
I have to wear that coat in here. Yes, yes I do. It's got all my stuff in it.
Do you have to wear that face in here?
Not all of us were born with the pretty gene.
I just meant the dour expression.
Not a hidden shock thing in the bracelet.
It's not my job to be smiley. It's my job to protect people from obvious and clear threats.
Shock bracelet.
Well, I don't see
Shock bracelet, yeah.
I don't see Magnato, so your party seems to be a bit safer than mine was.
Well, you must be late.
You cut the cheese.
Hope you have enough cheese.
Yeah, I heard about that. Actually, I was there for that.
Wasn't that an experience?
Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Dr. Destructor fights a robot here, and then a superhero takes them out into the desert for an exciting fight.
You shouldn't tempt fate.
That's not how fate works.
No, but you know what I mean. You shouldn't.
No, it
say
really
what-
isn't how fate works, if you only knew. Besides which, anything that helps the general improvement of the state of robotics is probably a good thing. Terratino will have learned some things, Dr. Destructo will have learned some things. It'll all count eventually. After all, isn't the world under constant threat of danger from aliens who are coming back in a year? We're gonna need all the robots we can get.
I keep trying to forget about that thing.
You shouldn't.
I know, but
And there are other threats.
the common Nazis.
Oh yeah, the coming. I mean, yeah, the coming Nazis. Just them.
I mean, the
Crow robots.
And of course, there's always the escaped Tora Harad mutants, the Master.
Serious threat is mutants.
The fact that we can't even get a scan on that Black Knight guy. He's probably a robot too. And Diablo was seen in the city.
oh yeah,
Diablo? That's not good.
blocked off the couple of blocks and then left after talking to an ordinary person.
Yeah, he's an ordinary person. So, a highly uninteresting person that no one should look into.
Subtle.
Reportedly, he then caught a bus and went on his way. So, but I
Oh.
guess he wasn't two-faced.
Sorry, I thought for a moment you said Jew-Face. And I thought if Jew-Face was in town, we'd all be in trouble.
Would we?
Because Jew-Face is in my continuity as a villain who suffered a horrible accident and got the face of a Jew.
Oh,
So he
going
basically just looks like an ordinary guy.
Jew.
Yeah.
But with a big nose.
Yeah.
Does he have a Jew fur?
No.
Does he have a-
I
does he
thought
have a face?
Jew-Face retired years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of them retire. I mean, you can't tell me it's a coincidence that Pain Train moves into town and bank robberies go up.
You know,
I mean, I know none of his energy was detected there, but...
Tora Harad was busted open within the same week, though.
You're right.
It's scary how many of the big name ones just, seem to be laying low or they've taken off somewhere else.
Or Caesar threw them into space.
Why would he do that?
Because he doesn't know how to have fun properly.
Actually, we haven't seen any of his Centurion robots around for a while.
Good! I mean, good.
It's kind of a positive thing. I mean, when Caesar's around, something's getting broken.
Also, he represents a constant failure to do my job properly because we just can't imprison him.
That's because he's unbeatable.
Yeah, I mean, actually, why are we worried at all? I mean, if aliens attack, Caesar will just, win, right? No, that's not how it goes. I mean, how it would go.
I mean, assuming that you're making a big assumption that Caesar is the most powerful thing in the universe, rather than this
No,
little planet we're on.
or even things that were on this planet we're on. Anyway, we should be talking about Christmas and Elvis.
That old hound dog.
Wait, did you say Christmas and Elvis?
Elves. Elves is what helps Santa.
No, really.
Little elves working in the
Yes.
workshop. Are you high or something?
No, you haven't heard.
Rachel, would you get me a drink? Okay. Should go over to the bar and get a drink and come back.
Is it water?
It's water.
Oh, can you get me
And for
one?
you, a vodka.
Oh, thank
Twist
you.
of lemon.
Oh,
Can I get you anything while I'm being a butler?
Yeah, I'll take scotch.
Straight?
Yeah.
Or should I say neat? And madame? No, I'm good. I can't drink. Okay.
well, you're not
I can
able.
get you a water. No, I'm good.
Can you not process alcohol properly?
No, I can. I just can't drink.
Oh, does it affect you badly?
No. It fits me quite well.
No, that's what I meant.
It wouldn't be good, okay? I'm not here to ruin the party, despite what everyone thinks.
I don't think anyone's thinking that.
No, I mean, in general, you know.
You make too big a deal out of it.
Do I?
I think so. I mean, most people are reasonably happy that there are high-powered individuals dealing with these mutant threats.
Yeah, if I only knew. But we're not. The crap is.
But they aren't. Specifically, they really aren't.
Yeah, they live
travel
up.
rise back with your scotch. Yes, talk about an appropriately named organ. Still, at least they're not killing people anymore.
I mean,
The super cut really needs to watch where he fires his bazooka.
Actually, I have a few ideas on how to improve that so it might disable the warhead before it hits a non-target.
that sounds interesting.
Could be a good thing to.
Actually, I was thinking of flinging that at your department. Once I can get a decent computer tech working with you.
You need a computer tech.
Yeah, I've been, I've been short a couple ever since, our head of, the computer sciences department quit because I refused to allow Terios in the building.
Huh.
It's... I just have a problem with that operating system.
I might know someone.
Come to think of it... no, never mind.
So when's the
More
next speech?
guest filing. Well, I better go greet my various guests.
That's the best part of the party.
It's what you doing at the start.
Mr. Sternbach, welcome. I hope you brought your press with you. You stay here.
Might be for the best. Oh, I cracked the little stick on the bottom of the.
I'll get you another one.
Thank you, sorry.
If it's vodka, you would never stick on the bottom of it.
Isn't it like.
The vodka that comes in the glass doesn't come in a...
Oh, I thought it would have headed on the
No.
other.
It's a tumbler.
Yeah, it would be a tumbler
okay.
if it was vodka.
It still broke it somehow.
Crystal.
So you guys socialize at the party. Is there anyone in particular you wanted to speak to from amongst the guest list?
Not really.
There's their chief of police. A few select
I mean-
officers.
When he leaves Sternbach, I'll hang back on Mr. Smar's arm, so I'll just listen to who he's ever schmoozing with.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to the chief of police about the Simon incident, the Simon Trent incident, I guess.
No,
Where like,
no.
like just inquire about like how many were like if everyone like was saved and that sort of thing.
Well, obviously, we've got a statute planned. Still being worked on in concept. We're actually pretty well geared up to fight back against the sudden swell in anti-lawful behavior. No, the officer you paid the medical bills for has made a recovery. I was hoping he would be here tonight, but I wanted to spend Christmas with his family.
That's understandable.
He'll be actually we conscripted him into the action patrol. Anyway, so hopefully that will bring up the standard of performance.
Well, we can only hope. That's not doing good for your reputation.
Well, the reputation is overblown by the media. Yes, every time they engage the power core, it turns into a horrible mess, but they're actually very successful against the multitude of other mutant criminal threats out there.
Perhaps they should hold off against the power core until they're ready then.
That's what I've been going for, but their commanding officer has a degree of autonomy.
Maybe you need to rein that in a bit then.
Maybe.
Do you know who the new commanding officer is?
Bears.
I hope it's Bears.
It's not bad.
Jamal.
No, he's just been scripted into it.
Oh, he's too new. It
Give
wasn't
him a
a
few
Simon.
Is it my dad?
No.
That's good.
Is your dad here?
Yes.
Yeah, Charles had to like distract him before.
Oh, there's My son.
No, hey, Dad.
It's good to see you out socializing. I didn't think you'd be attending. Oh, of course, you work for the establishment now. Contributing many fun things.
Yeah, did you see the network I put up over the place?
I'm afraid I don't even come close to understanding it. Except that I gather that it protects from lightning strikes.
Yeah.
Ingenious. Making other people's lives better every day. Can't tell you how proud I am of the man you've become.
Thanks, Dad.
This is what you drive for, isn't it?
Oh my god. I had to like go to the bathroom and like cry. Like.
Yeah.
It's a shame your mother couldn't be here, but... Well, the accidents of the holiday period and...
We'll see her tomorrow for lunch anyway.
Yes. I'll let you carry on with your friends.
I'll see you tomorrow. It's good to see you here.
Is the Mex here?
Sure.
Oh, if I see her and I'm not
Oh, there she is!
interrupting anything.
There she is.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Have you two met?
Yeah, we contract through Max's company for our catalogs and such. You know, the annoying things that show up in the mailbox. Shop smart, tech.
How are you, Max?
I was fine until I was on my way to an important meeting when big robots shut off the street. For no reason. It's because they're dicks, that's why.
I hope you weren't too late.
Oh, everyone understood. Big robots being what big robots are. Yes. And how does one stop big robots?
Bigger robots.
An electromagnetic pulse.
A what?
An electromagnetic pulse.
And how do we generate one without setting off a nuclear warhead?
With some kind of science fiction technology. I'm sure if anybody can come up with it, it's you and your crack team of technological experts.
And this is why I don't invite Dr. Death to these things.
Why, because he'd just rattle off exactly how to do it. And
Incidentally,
then wouldn't shut up.
probably. But also he has this horrible naming convention about things. Like, for example, see those security pods around here? Or the death cameras? I won't be pointing that out to the
I'm glad they weren't death pods. That's where I thought you were going.
They are death pods.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
And the synthetic flowers that are also listening devices and neutron scintillators? Or the death blossoms?
that's horrible.
No, they're actually really good.
No, but the name is horrible. It's not his fault. It's his name.
Yes, I actually just can't understand why he... Oh. Because it's his name, right.
Maybe he should just legally change his name.
Well, that explains why the Death Fist doesn't quite live up to its...
It's just a glove.
It's to stop her metal fist from breaking skin of people she punches. You know, libelously.
I thought it did death status.
Oh, Max, I got you something. I'm just reaching my handbag for Christmas and to say thanks for everything you've done for me.
Oh, you didn't have to, darling, but it's fabulous that you did.
Yeah, it's
What
just
a-
a box of chocolates.
Well,
Like,
these are-
nice one, not just cheapo.
Oh, these will go straight to my thighs.
Not like shitty Irish whiskey creams.
That I haven't actually still sitting there.
Like Belgian or something like that.
Hoity-toity.
Man, then you find chocolate in the foodless zone. Oh well.
But beforehand.
I mean, I still have ice cream.
And there's ice cream here at the event.
I Happy God.
I have to roll a willpower for that.
I mean, when she can literally eat ice cream whenever she wants anyway, I don't think it's like...
It's funny, ice cream whenever she likes.
Yeah, I'm remarkably reserved considering I have access to it.
Anyone else you care about?
Don't
Your
know
dad
who
be
else.
there?
I did. I don't think so, unless it's related
the
to the.
team.
Yeah, he wasn't directly part of the building team.
He
so-
works at the steam
That's
plant.
right, isn't he? Yeah.
Which
He's a
again,
member
I
of the
would
Russian-
like to point out is just a plant that produces hissing jets of steam within itself, so that superheroes and villains can have a cool
I
place
mean,
to fight.
And he gets paid
he's
to
on
do
the
this.
Russian council.
Yeah,
not
I
a
don't
lot.
think.
The Russian council.
If anybody from the Russian council here, it'll be whoever's like the building liaison guy. I imagine not. Yeah, my dad or anything.
Kind of very Russian, stupid. Fucking high society party, jeez.
Especially
Don't
if
even
they
get me
get near the
started on
vodka.
It'd be like having Rusev star in Space Jam.
That would just be wonderful.
That would be alright.
I would watch that. Then again,
Come
I'd
on
watch-
and slam, and welcome to Rusev Day.
Rusev crush, tiny bunny.
Oh, yeah, he's not the bad
Why
guy.
is he the bad guy?
Why?
So you can
Putting base chance here
Why-
on the enemy team.
Why are we booing this guy? I don't know, because he loves his wife. Fuck it. Magneto's just inhaling the cheeses. As usual.
I'll have a short talk to him about cheese. I don't actually want to have this conversation, but let's just say I talked to Magneto for a little bit.
Okay. Sure.
So I don't know shit about cheese. I can't fuck my way through a conversation about cheese,
'Cause,
but I know
yeah,
literally
like,
nothing.
The old people who would have attended the other events that I usually talk to won't be at this one, I imagine, because thanks to Sternbach, there's pretty much no. Like, Mr. Langley wouldn't be here.
So there's like a big to-do about, like, you know, having the thing delivered. You guess you won the bet, that sort of thing. And he's like, well, yep, you can have that delivered. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I guarantee you I'm not going to be using it. No use for a price. It's just that you don't have it anymore. Yeah, they're one down. Oh no. And it was probably one of the older, crappier ones. Well, there's your press.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. I don't know what you want with it, but...
Well, it's Mr. Langley and Biff and Buzz or any of the others who got kicked out of the Hell Rocks Post wanted to start over and actually have a reputable newspaper again in town then.
They could start their own newspaper with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah.
Actually, forget the newspaper.
They could hire some of the Warriors writing stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll tell Mr. Langley I'm gonna pop around and see him tomorrow if I can. I don't know yet.
Well, I mean, he's not here at the party, so you
No,
can't
I
tell
mean,
him.
like,
Oh, okay.
I'll be like, I'll pop around tomorrow and see him, Mr. Langley, and see if he's interested.
Okay. So the event will close off the normal amount of everything that goes on. I'm sure no one actually wants to step all the way through.
The long, boring speeches and the applauses and the
The
long list of
cackling,
thank you.
self-congratulatory backslapping.
yes, and the here's all the people we want to thank for this, and there's the list of names
There's
being
the
read after
last
minutes.
There's
And,
Thomas Drake's there, and everyone loves him.
Some great hero of the city.
No, that's been usurped by a hero that actually died.
Yeah.
was there like some kind of tribute to Simon Trent or anything?
Are you firing a
See,
laser
he's the foot up.
Like fucking Cyclops shooting us.
Yeah, so you can leave the gathering. Probably it will technically be Christmas when you do this.
Oh, you guys feel like... Well, I won't leave until Mr. Smart does, and I imagine he'll be one of the last to leave, because that's usually how those things go, I think.
Yep.
You're the host.
So you guys will obviously leave earlier.
Yeah. Fuck that in bit. That's the worst part, dude.
Slips out dripping.
Well, that was a fun-filled night.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Actually, I did. It's surprising. Normally, don't like gatherings. Rather just sort of hang out with a few friends and play cards or something.
Can you play cards?
Technically, yes. They're cards.
What do you mean?
You know, playing cards. Just play with the cards.
Yeah, but what do you play?
I don't know. Black Hooker, what's that Jack thing? What's a card game? I knew I shouldn't have had that nip of sherry.
Is there something you're embarrassed about here?
Just highly embarrassing. Especially if my idiot cousin found out about it. Then the torment could never end. Not the Planescape torment. The bad kind.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'm sure you wouldn't be interested.
Can you look in that glove box for a sec?
Gloves. Who's AJ Styles?
No. It's like it'll have like it'll have magical gathering cards in it.
You keep them in your Corvette.
He takes them around for games.
Yeah.
Trade binder as well.
Yeah.
Different deck sets.
Oh, and there's a
Card games on motorcycles.
there's a mint in the glove box. Just wondering if you could pass it to me.
Why is there Lord of the Black Pet on top of the mint?
Because
Why isn't it in your deck?
it wasn't really up to
Also, what's it doing just rattling around in a glove box?
Well, it got caught recently and I hadn't had a chance to move it somewhere else.
Here's your mint.
Thanks. So you were saying about card games?
I think you're making fun of me right now. Nerd.
Yeah, she is, and she doesn't want to admit it.
So it's
Or
a
you just-
family of mutants and nerds.
You're just embarrassed that
Mutant nerds!
also will find out that you are also a nerd.
No, I'm a... As far as he's concerned, I'm like the most awesome person on the planet.
So and this is
Thomas
how the world...
Drake actually
What?
Somebody just told the biggest lie.
Beautiful, deadly, awesome, great job. Super capable, not a nerd.
You know, Xander is an idiot, right? I don't mean this in the sense that he's stupid, but he just doesn't really understand people or how to interact with them.
Said Thomas Drake. Played by Ray. At this table. Yeah, the finger guns when you were lot.
I'm sure he really feels that way, he's just too awkward to say anything.
Yeah, well, you know. So I've got to keep up the image. Wouldn't want him to lose his respect for me. Although, I am a little bit worried about... Yeah, well... I
Worried
suppose
about-
as long as I'm there, they'll be safe.
What are you worried about?
Well... I mean, you're kind of his friend, so I suppose you could be in danger. So this could be part of my job, but... Well, his older brother's how do I put this? He's a little bit dangerous.
You know, Brooke?
Yeah,
He seems harmless.
He's not. If you see him, you should probably like GTFO pretty quick. He's an extremely dangerous psychopath.
That sounds new.
It is new. I don't know what's bloody happened. He obviously found out about what he was and decided, like they all do, to use their powers for evil.
That's sad to hear.
And it's just getting... I mean, I don't know how he didn't pick up on it before, and the fingers are pointing at me. I should be talking about bloody work. It's Christmas.
Why are they blaming you?
Because I'm the one that wrote him off as harmless.
Oh.
And now he's killing hundreds of people very easily.
What?
He almost murdered the power core.
So he's a serious villain?
I can't take him seriously as one. I know he's not a crook, but there's the proof. Ever since he went away.
Maybe you could try looking into where he went.
I mean, I am. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah. God, I'm so mopey. Don't know why you want to be around me tonight.
I mean, I know a lot of mopey people.
Alright.
I mean, and River's pretty mopey. I had to talk her out of thinking that she caused global warming yesterday.
That was no Christmas River.
There's no Christmas River?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So you have no plans for Christmas or the New Year?
well, I mean, technically I don't have to go into the office until the 27th, but I'll probably be there.
You should take the time off to relax.
I do relax at work? Yeah, it sounds weird, but it's part of the job is kind of deeply relaxing.
No, I understand that. That's why I like working on projects.
And filling your glove box with gloves and cards.
Element.
And one mint.
There was another one. It's just the pile is kind of loose. I didn't want to open it myself because I knew there was a loose pile. And I would get annoyed at myself if I looked at it.
So I'm the one who has to look at unfolded cards.
Well, I also looked across it, sorry. So now I...
Do you just want to pull over and organise the cards?
Yeah, I kind of want to just pull over and organize it.
So you just pull over and organise the
Sounds like a romantic evening.
They were meant to get
There's only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.